And hello, all you folks out there, YouTube land. Lord of the Croc and Squirrels here with the Snark Patrol. Say hello to the Snark Patrol.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, and today we are going to be doing the post 4th of July party. Yes, that's right. The last 24 hours have been pretty much torture, but I think we're past the worst of it now.
You know, Blanche was doing a great imitation of a person who doesn't like gunfire and stuff. She just curled up in a ball and curled up and shivered.
Somehow I just want to love on her so much.
And
Poor baby.
There we go.
I love Blanche. She's adorable.
Okay.
She's a good dog.
So we are definitely doing the tongue-in-cheek thing today because that was going to be a thing. In the meantime, we have other really happy news. It would seem that Kotaku has not only been purchased, but the buyers, whoever the fuck they were, are taking everything that is of actual value, probably what's left of the site's inventory and office space, and shedding the rest. Pink slips for everybody!
Yep, for everybody that's not of any value.
Which is probably going to be all of them. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. I doubt it, but I could be wrong.
Well, it's going to be absorbed into another brand, so what's useful of Kotaku is going to be absorbed.
Well,
which I would put as not much.
Let's see, in my little brain, yes, that's right, that's my little brain. And my brain is actually pretty tiny. Not as tiny as some, but it's probably going to go the way of the dodo in the next about 20 years. Completely the way of the dodo in the next 20 years.
Better than the dinosaur.
Kotaku has been alienating its audience for a good couple of decades now.
Yep.
And it's not, and that shit is not getting better.
Nope.
So,
when you reward bad behavior, they just keep repeating it.
Yep.
Well, they're not going to be repeating it now.
Nope.
Oh.
But they've been running around alienating audiences since at least 2014. And if anybody doesn't know the significance of 2014 in gaming history, you might want to do some homework.
Yep. Five Guys incident.
They're the ones that actually got me in the middle of it. They're the one. That's the year I said, fuck it, we're doing this, and dove into the shit.
Yep.
Head first as it happens, and not for nothing.
Yep.
In April that year, we had the Five Guys. We got the infamous Five Guys conspiracy theory friggin' video, and that set everybody off.
Yeah.
When I started making videos, they just decided they were going to bite hands and say that gamers are dead and they don't have, and they're not your audience anyway.
Yeah.
Which in one way was actually true to a point. If you're getting something for free, then you are the product, and that was something that Nathan Grayson pointed out at the time, amongst others. Some of these people still have jobs, and I have no idea why. But most of those have been, well, mostly behaving themselves for much larger outfits. So, Here's what. Okay, and this moves us on to the kind of half-ass downer thing here. There's been a big to-do about whether or not you own your games, especially things like life services. There's a court case going on for that. I want to kind of comment on that. I'm not going to talk about the case itself because, quite frankly, it's irrelevant. The problem has existed for a long ass time now. If you're not buying physical copies of your games, and increasingly you can't, they're never those are never made. You cannot you can't trade or sell or do anything with that. But there's a problem here, and especially in the console game space, wherein if you don't have original hardware, you're gonna have a bitch of a time playing games for even just a couple of generations ago. The emulation scene has actually been kind of important in this way because it means we can actually preserve some of those games in their original states. Remaking these games is lovely. We appreciate that greatly. Thank you very much. But not having access to the games, but not having them in their original formats is something resembling detrimental. There have been a very, very small number of games that have actually done it right. The Bard's Tale trilogy, for one, in my opinion, some people disagree with me, was actually assembled in such a way that they held on to the games themselves, both in letter and spirit, and added maybe a couple of quality of life features, which is not a bad thing in my opinion. However, they also at the same time made the originals available. The Wizardry series has done something similar. There's a few others that have done it too. Most of it's going to be old RPGs and dungeon crawlers, that kind of thing. Lollipop Chainsaw Repop, which is one we did here not too terribly long back, since I finally got my hands on a fracking copy, which I decided I was keeping, mind you. Not necessarily because I think the Repop version is actually better, but you can go back to the original PS3 version, which I also own a physical copy of. So here, 601 happens to the other. Nintendo, on the other hand, is currently going out of its way to make sure we can't do that. And that irks me to a great degree. Never mind the fucking price tags. Okay? That they are going out of their way to shut things down that could enable any of their games to be played over long periods of time. 50, 60, 20, 40, 90 years, a century from now. That's its own batch of problems. And personally, I'm with and just as a personal note, and I'm not encouraging anyone to do this, but I'm going to give the rare nod of agreement to James Stephanie Sterling, and yes, I'll even not completely dead name her, it, whatever it wants to be, and that there is and that pirating the old games, which is the current attitude from that individual. His current attitude is, whilst not a moral responsibility, at least a moral right. They're being evil about it in a way that even Bill Gates is going, damn, dude, what's up with that? And they're abusing Japanese law in which to do it. Also, if you are listening, and if you are listening to this video, or either at the time of stream or in the future, do please go sign the Stop Killing Games petition. They're still short of a million. the million signatures they require to actually get this in front of the EU Parliament and the actual decision makers. And they have to have that by July 31st. I'll keep harping on that one from live stream to live stream. But for the moment, we're going to talk about the companies that have launchers, most specifically Valve. And sorry, Gaben, I love what you've done with the place, but with the most recent EULA change, the one from a while back in which they said you are definitely buying a license.
Hey, Koenig.
And not a product. Hello, Koenig.
Love you, buddy.
You're going to wind up going the Apple route of you can't pass that shit on to the people, to those who come after you. And whilst I have far fewer days behind than ahead, I'd like to see the work continue in the form of my younger of the little squirrels, all three of them that are still breathing. In order to continue the work, because the work of maintaining gaming history will never ever end. But it is an endeavor worth doing.
Yep.
I have given, and once I expire, so does my Steam account. If they find out about it, which I'm going to go to some trouble to suggest that they don't.
Oh.
GOG is a viable alternative for a lot of games, although they don't have nearly the size collection they should. And I've been going out of my way, here and there and everywhere, to try and build up that library, because once I've got the copies, that's the end of that. There are ways to do that. There are lots of ways to do that. I recommend the legal route. There are some less legal routes that would work, but again, they're not going to cover everything. They really aren't. They're not going to be able to cover everything. They have a new good old games list, which they are currently in the process of adding to. Yay! None of that's going to come to. None of that is going to. Again, it's not going to be all of it. The good, the bad, the amazingly ugly. All of that shit needs to be maintained in some form. Okay. I am going to recommend that there be some significant lobbying in the general direction of the Library of Congress in this direction. Every 3 years, they revisit the idea of gaming copyrights and preservation. Start writing letters. Start writing letters to your Congress critter. Well, emails, I suppose. Start, your Congress critters, your senators, for lack of a more interesting tone. And whoever it is that happens to be on the decision-making panel of the Library of Congress. Make your voices heard. If you don't, you're going to see situations like we had with No Friendo here a while back, where everybody had to take every fucking No Friendo game down. Not everybody did. For the emulation sites. Not everybody did. And it's only a matter of time before No Friendo finds them.
The best time to make your voices heard, and I'm going to tell you this clearly, is during congressional re-election.
Oh, yeah.
During an election year, they will be for everything. Anything you put up, they're going to be like, yes, please vote for me. So, make sure you do it during an election year.
Okay.
It's very, very important. And this is an election year. So get that petition in this year, and you'll have a good fighting chance.
Well, actually, the election is in the U.S. happening next year, but
Yes, it is. But
if you start now, maybe they'll actually get the picture by the time it's over, because these people.
The definition of a congressman is a single-minded seeker of re-election.
A lot of these people are older
So you
than I
need to
am.
get
They
that
don't
in.
know. Hello. A lot of these people are older than I am. They don't know what the fuck they're doing, or even what necessarily what you're talking about. And if you can at least get them to do the research, you can do that. But yes, emulation in a lot of cases is going to be the only way out for an overwhelming majority of those games, because in large degrees the hardware doesn't exist anymore, and if it does exist, it exists in the hands of a few collectors. So, and not all of them are interested in creating a little library of old systems and games that can be played on them.
You're also fighting,
but I don't have that kind of money, so that gives you a thing.
You're also fighting some people who are saying that games are the reason that our children are so violent. So we really got to override that.
They're not, honestly, at this point, I don't see them as the threat. I see the companies as a threat because they say, well, this is our copyright. Well, you know what? If you want to maintain your copyright, then let's do this the right way. Start republishing them.
Yeah.
A lot of these games.
That's a real thing.
Here's the sad thing. A lot of these games, it's going to take 10, 15, 20 years for the research to figure out who even owns the fucking things anymore. Okay? Don't get me started on Ubisoft. We've had that conversation more than once. The Might Magic series, currently, Uber Crap seems to have more or less a stranglehold on them. Anything up to, and especially Might Magic X, which they crippled by shutting down an authentication server. There's a workaround, but do you really want to have to go there? Okay.
No.
Get off. Okay, and just as a final note on that, those who don't know history are doomed to repeat it. We need to keep these games alive so that future generations will know what to and what not to do to make a good game. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. I could go on for the next 3 hours about this if I really wanted to, but I don't. We came here to play some games. So we're going to do that.
Yay.
And sorry, the Rantosaurus has been conquered.
And I'm pretty sure everybody else by now is fucking bored of listening to me bitch.
No.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to call the nurse. I'm worried about your blood pressure because I think it's up, but it might just be your cardio for the day.
I know, right?
Patty, if you read the notes, I did volunteer as your pillow.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
because of course,
we have a couple. So we have a couple of fun ones today. Some of you have seen some of it. A lot of you have not. Mostly because my silly ass had to had to force himself to be completely insensate just to get through last night.
Yeah.
I had threatened to distract your stream. I decided it wasn't worth it because we had other things we needed to do. And I could always bitch about Brenton, bitch about something. Brenton.
Gather round, mateys, and listen to the tale of the most legendary treasure of all.
Yeah.
Many a moon, the North Star itself crashed from the heavens.
Yeah, now share with the class.
Yes, ma'am. I know.
Seek out their every
I have to share with the students first.
Seekers, they call themselves.
Ooh.
Show a bit of imagination.
Oh shit! What am I doing?
But them seekers, fearful of sharing its mighty power,
You share with the whoa.
So
We
no other
lost it.
soul
There
There he is.
That's wrong.
Years drifted by. And as ye be aware, tales become myth, and myth becomes legend. And legend be the makings for some fine pirate treasure, aye?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Yes,
And
yes.
Funnily enough, this now turns out to be on theme. I have with the rant. I missed that part. I forgot. Completely forgot. That intro is most decidedly on theme.
That's cute.
Again, I'm not encouraging. I'm not encouraging piracy. I do, however, suggest. I have, however, suggest it might not be a bad thing. Might not be a bad thing. If you have to go to this stuff. Okay, just click it here. Cat Quest 3. We're gonna be pirate. We're gonna be pie-cats. Yeah. Single fire. The little boy and the little girl pirate. I think we're gonna go with the little girl pirate because why not? Put the string there. We'll put the 3D version in another location. We'll probably play it later if I feel here. And I probably will. Pirate scene.
Look, there's the puppets.
And the evil bastard.
Looks to be a mouse or
I
on a
have a
pussy.
question about cats in water because I always thought they didn't like it.
Yeah. Some of them
Some
are okay with it.
water.
Apparently.
Some cats are completely okay with water.
Apparently.
Every cat you see at the show is okay with water. It's actually a cursor to the idea.
Oh, look, it's a Dread Pirate Roberts. How cute.
It's the Dread Pirate Squirrel. Oh, okay.
First go. Or he's the perfect pirate.
I think these are some really long-lived cats. Oh wait, they do have 9 lives. Never mind.
Yep.
I can't sing Get Along Little Doggy because it doesn't work here.
Captain!
No, but you could sing, "We are Siamese, if we please."
Oh, my favorite! You don't please. I love that song.
Got pussy and whipping with mass now. Woohoo!
Now, okay, hold on. I need to make sure I jump the audio.
The cat has to win because nobody
Oh
wants to.
yeah, it is loud on the stream.
It was going to be a loud period.
Yep.
But ultimately,
I'm going to crack the hell up if this cat gets a whip.
now.
Oh, I can't remember.
If you will, give me a moment, please. If you want a copy of this game after we do this, you have 2 options. One, go to Steam, where it is, if I'm not mistaken, on the current sale. At $12, there's a free demo of this demon. And yes, it's currently 40% off. This game will usually run you $20. You can get there's a trilogy bundle. This is the only one I didn't own. Or if you want to get it and 7 more, I can suggest that you grab this month's Humble Bundle. There should be a link at the bottom for it, but don't quote me.
There is.
Don't ask.
There is. I already validated the link.
If there is not, humblebundle.com/choice.
Hey, Anubis.
I'd say tell you.
Hello, Anubis.
They might know. Figure it out. Here's the audio of the dropout.
It's fine. I'll check the stream. No, it's playing on the stream. Decent volume.
Okay.
You are as quiet as hell on the stream. We're loud.
The audio is giving us issues.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're having a problem here.
I don't know.
You know, mice would. Yeah, your audio strength on the stream, mice would
Fucking weird.
Kind of like, why did I order grapes with seeds in them, you know? What's the point?
Mm-hmm.
I know you've been busy, but I'm glad you're here. Nice to see you.
Definitely.
We've been missing you.
Yeah, well, I'll try to not have you miss me too much.
Hello.
Okay, you're at least reasonable, but the game audio is louder on the stream now.
Yeah.
Hello.
Blanche, why are you smiling? Blanche is smiling. I'm not sure why.
Oh, I love that. Blanche, are you keeping secrets? We love you.
She just looked at the computer and went, "Who's talking to me?"
Because of course. We love you, girl. You're so cute. Who's it again?
Okay, sorry about that, folks. I had a technical issue.
Question is were you that soft when you were ranting?
No, I don't believe so. Why?
Well, because then it would have been a waste of a rant.
I know, right?
Yeah. Talk softly, carry a big...
A rant is a terrible thing to waste.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to leave that stick so nobody gets us for censoring.
Just to remind the folks watching, if you have any complaints, this is what happens when you let old people at the internet.
Okay, Anubis says everything and everyone is loud except Krakow.
Yep.
So,
All right, I'm working. I am working on it. You'll have to give me a second.
Hey, Opal, I've got a friend. We could ask her if she wants to be part of our complaint department. Her name's Helen Waite.
so you could tell them to go to Hell and Wait. I love it.
Yeah. Like,
I love it so much.
Yep.
I've never met anybody by that name, but we're gonna go. We're just gonna go with it.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the, but I just went with it anyway.
It's fine. She gets paid by Snark.
Yep.
She deals the Snark, so it's fine.
Yep.
She makes a Snarky P look like a pleasant and sweet person.
Wow. Little does she know.
Yeah, well, you know. She hangs around with Opalina every once in a while, too.
You're just a pleasant and sweet snarker. That's what it
I
is.
haven't booted up Opalina in a while. Wonder if her programming's decaying.
I don't know, but at the same time, I know somebody that really wants to. I know of someone that really wants to date her. No, seriously.
Oh, sweet. Oh, I'm so in love
You
with
found
that.
out Helen has a crush on Opalina? Wow.
No.
But, you know, secretly, Snarky P, she has a garter belt with a stiletto in it. You know how it goes.
Well, you know. So,
Because, of course.
turn y'all down
Good
just a
idea.
little bit more. Okay.
In the right situation, they could be considered a puncturing item.
Okay.
Yes, they could.
Deadly weapon.
So how are we? How's the balance on the stream now?
Waiting to find out the adjustment.
Yeah, I've been making adjustments the last several minutes.
How's
It-
it sound?
It seems better.
Good.
Or it seems tolerable. As I said, again, This is what happens when you let old people at the internet.
Lucas, can you hear the squirrel? If you can hear the squirrel, we're good. If you can't, we're still good.
Never pegged you to a happy person.
Hey, Nubis, I'm fictional. I can be exactly what you want me to be.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Why did I order grapes, and why do they have seeds in them?
Wow.
I don't know, but I think somebody needs to lay off more than just the grapes there.
You think?
I think even the Stay Puft is going, damn, I'm not that fat.
No. The Michelin Man has figured out what the best costume for Halloween.
Well, it's more bounce for the ounce, I can tell you.
This is actually kind of fun.
I know.
Oh no, this is an awesome game. I love it. I should play it some more. Because they've had updates.
Oh, that was awesome. I even love the way it exploded.
Oh, yeah.
That's cute.
Oh,
You gotta
everything
keep
about
going
this game is cute. Mm-hmm.
No, I did in fact get an email for someone that wants to know things about Opalina.
And Opalina just exists in the chat.
I would say pegging is the issue there, Anubis, but I'm going to not say it because,
So
Oh,
I know at least a couple people who can peg me. One wearing a kilt.
Wannabe? Is that what we're saying?
Mm-hmm.
More gold.
Blanche, why are you chewing on my finger?
Oh, so cute.
Not really. She's licking the grape juice off of it.
Telling you, Blanche is my girl.
What for Yana? Pervana.
Adorable.
Pervana. Okay. You know, it probably helps put water in it.
Spirit twin who's a dog. It's wonderful.
Remember when I got the demo for this, it would just allow you to do almost everything except go out of certain areas.
You know, it's kind of nice. You got a ship, but you can't get out of it
I can go.
because you can't go anywhere. 'Cause
Oh,
it's
no,
locked
he's-
in the bay. So do a Bikini Atoll, and there you go.
Nuke it till.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what I was trying for. I don't know what that even is.
Ooh.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, we
Poor
had things
Konag.
going off and on last night. It was awful.
Yeah, you mentioned that. You actually mentioned
Yeah,
that.
I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get on and stay on. But I was lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time the power went out, the Wi-Fi would go out, and then it would be hell to pay to get it back on. Because the whole system would go down. Cable people would be going, oh no.
Oh, per Kinnear Cutlass. More damage.
Yeah. Yeah, we did spend a couple hours without air.
So if that was a Buccaneer cutlass, a Buccaneer cutlass would be something that a deer handles.
Oh, it's cool.
No, that's
Oh,
just
that's bad.
that would just make for expensive.
I love
parts.
it. I bet it would cost you a lot of dough.
Yeah.
There you go.
You can use dogs
Oh,
to
don't
summon
make
your
me
boat
fawn over
anytime.
your
I-
jokes.
As I was told, by the game itself, Opal.
Yep.
Yeah, you pay dearly.
Just
I love that parrot. I was gonna warn him, but then I thought, no, I'm evil.
You know, no, you're not being. You're
We
not
like
being
you being evil.
Okay, you're not being evil, Opal. I did that thinking, is that something I can interact with? Because me making my own, me fucking it up for myself is one thing. You telling me to fuck it up is a different thing.
Oh,
Somebody's been to Duncan's a little too much there.
somebody's gotten in a flap over things. It's
Yeah.
horrible.
I think he's been to Chuck E. Cheese a few times. Come on.
No, he got rejected by Chuck E. Cheese for being overweight.
Well, I mean, hell
Cheese
bells.
eating profits.
The damn thing can't keep himself alive. It's awful.
That and he kept throwing his weight around.
Hmm?
Thought he ran the
Okay.
place.
Just kept flapping for dear life. A sad looking. I felt sorry for those wings at one
The
point.
hand holding in this game wasn't too bad, at least I thought.
Warriors parade, a dashing strike.
I heard about this Opalina stalker. That's pretty funny.
Implement. Extra damage. And the Twinket.
Yep.
Attack while dodging. Oh, okay. Now I know what that. I know what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't remember where it shows you how many of those things you can equip at a time, but there is, as you get more, there will be a limit to which ones you can equip.
Opalina once wrote an autobiography. It was called Dragon Getting Tail.
No, the individual in question asked where Opalina had been and if she might be available for dating purposes. That's about it.
Well, both me and Opalina are fictional, so
Yeah,
if you
you know.
if you want to date either one of us, just put your head on a pillow and dream.
Yeah, dream a little dream. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I didn't have the heart to tell him you were the same person. The two of you were the same person. And please stop with the music. We do not wish to have the.
Yeah, I know. I know. The gods of
police come after us.
the gods of all.
More than one bar, and they go copyright.
Yeah.
Well, we can
So if
copyright.
Mars does attack, feel free to yodel as much as you want.
No,
That's true.
There are better things to be doing the yodeling about, or be doing yodeling used for yodeling. One of Dapper Dinosaur's evolution montages. Those would be way better. Excuse me, not evolution montages. Transitional form montages.
I don't know. I'd rather use yodeling for defense against aliens capable of zapping you into particle dust.
Road.
You're just tired of the anal probing.
Well, there ain't no probing comes with a little extra
last I
surprise.
heard,
That's
was
not a
fan
happy
of
ending.
that.
Okay. Let's keep it down.
Last time I had the aliens kidnap me, it was quite the excitement.
Well, you know, if you're having a prolonged dry spell, that's a thing.
That's true.
Now be wary. That king is 3.14 times powerful.
Oh, wow.
Just as long as it's
My
not
lie.
we're okay.
Oh, and in reference to the rant, if you people send money over here, some of it will, unless there's some pressing need, some of it will go to the mission of preservation. Some of, not even necessarily a lot of. Because if we find one that's worth well, they're all worth preserving. If we find something that might be interesting for you guys, I'll put it on live stream.
Woo. Throwneck says he keeps singing SpongeBob music, but would that be a bobcat?
Yeah, it might be a rub-a-dub-dub song.
At least we're not going to row our boats ashore, you know.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Okay, is it me or is he trying to be that bot thing from episode 2, Star Wars episode 2?
Ooh, don't know.
Yeah, 30 seconds ago, dude. We were just over here. Okay, if we can't figure out this thing called a compass, we have a problem.
But that's no ordinary compass.
Some days we have trouble with just the up and down function of life. You know, come on.
Just be glad it's not a wampus.
Anubis says at least the background music is an opera. Yay.
I see what you did there.
Oh, I love that.
I see what you did there.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Shush. Anubis.
Which way are we going, Sandy?
That's just perfect, you know? If we follow that, we'll get to the treasure.
Hippocampus. I don't know. It's a word. Not sure. One of those will work.
What is that? I do not know. Now, this is a sandboxing game. So, alright, you freaking dog.
Yes? Anubis, I love you.
Mage Bunny. Very perceptive there, Anubis. Also, mutt were. Yeah, okay. Their sense of humor hasn't gone anywhere.
The magic bone, eh?
Nope.
Oh, you're good.
That's Anubis.
Anubis. Oh, it's Anubis. You're right. Sorry. Brain not working. Still shaking off the stupid medication, but I'm getting there.
Okay, Lendgigan. Okay, whatever, lightning. Okay, there's Furball. I don't like their name for it. I prefer Furball.
Blame for.
It's hyperbole anyway.
Yes, I know.
Yep. Oh well, we always knew magic went to the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I went to check on the pussy outside. Did you guys go to the blacksmith yet?
No. Have you seen us at the blacksmith?
Yeah, you're right nearby it.
Yes. Did you see me go in? The answer is no, you did not.
No, did not. Yeah, I just said I went to go check on a pussy outside.
Leave it to Opal. I was looking after the outside pussy.
Anubis says games like this is why kids in America can't spell correctly.
If only.
Ooh, extra damage.
Or it block. I was never big on the guns in this one, but
just remember, your flintlock, most powerful shot is always the last one.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's always what all my dates said.
I have to go around. I have to go around to get that.
Oh no, there's a barrier akin to the demo. Right, I forgot about that.
Good, my dogs are finally eating. Yay.
Okay.
Oh, Conan.
They were stressed out yesterday. They didn't want to eat.
I wonder why.
Poor
Yeah.
thing.
I liked her. She's cool.
Kid Cat. Hello, Kit Kat.
Kit Kat, isn't that a snack?
Yes.
Yes.
Chocolate and wafer. Given the prevalence of the treasure, and long story short, everybody else is looking for it. I can't imagine why you wouldn't be.
Tronek says if he is close to understanding the secrets of the universe, then he cannot work for Washington for either party.
Correct.
Yep.
Now,
Pretty much.
somebody needs to hit the caps lock. Hit your caps lock button there, Koenig.
Yeah. Whoa.
That's fine. That's fine. He just wanted to make sure we could hear him.
Yeah.
We heard him just fine.
Konag, you couldn't work for them anyway. You're not reptilian.
True.
Pretty much.
He types so fast. He doesn't. She's gonna have to get that checked out.
Can't go past level 5. Okay, fine.
Yep.
Anubis, I just read your one comment, and I think you're 100% correct. The background music is not opera.
No, you know what? I think the background music would be very upset if it was Oprah.
The kitty jokes are getting old.
I wasn't making a kitty joke.
No, but the good game is.
I love them.
I think I'll stick with my blade for the time being.
Stage left.
Run away! Run away! Ooh, who are you? I know not you. And I have a question for you. Okay.
Does he have an eye patch?
I don't know.
Sticker.
Well, the booty cave.
Hey, it moved on to booty.
Yup. Oh, that's my kind of cave.
You're right, Anubis.
That is my cue to flock right off. I cannot believe my little friend over there is quite so easily taken in as all that.
You went to the wrong ship?
No.
Nope, there's no wrong ship.
Ah, plunder and seas. There you go.
The Devil in the Deep Blue Sea. Isn't that a movie?
I think it was actually a book first.
Ah, yes.
I thought the devil wore Prada, or was it Gucci?
Prada. I think it was
Very
Prada.
classy, though. Very, very classy. Nothing to sneeze at there.
I'm not sure I want to know what's in there. Matter of
In
fact,
where?
I'm pretty sure in that tower over there. Pretty sure I don't,
Oh.
actually.
Actually, later on, you're going to want that tower.
But later on is not now. Cool.
Can't remember what you have to do to unlock it, but
No, if they were firing hairballs, you'd hear a before that went off.
I love that so much.
You see, I'm still loving this because I've never had a problem with pussy.
You never have.
Yep, I can pet them for hours on end.
Mm.
Do you like to shampoo their hair?
Then I can.
Well, to be
Love it.
perfectly honest, to be honest though, you have to wait for a pussy that has hair. And they don't all.
Yeah.
True.
Not all of them have hair.
Yep.
Well, you know, some of them come and people look at it and they go, Jeeves, get the weed whacker. That's a lot of hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to go diving in one of those without a map, a compass, and a week's provisions. Preferably with
You're not kidding.
preferably including your local Boy Scout troop or something.
Well, I wouldn't call that diving. I'd call that exploration.
But Muffy likes diving.
Just hope he can hold his breath for a while. Because you never know when the air is going to get bad.
Into that mouth. Wow.
Nap time.
Hopefully he's got taco shells and he can have and there's water around so he can make fish tacos.
Ooh, I am actually making tacos tonight, but not fish ones.
There's a restaurant in the town of Blyville, Arkansas that has some of the best fish tacos I've ever had.
I've never had a fish taco. Ever.
I love them.
Oh, they're good.
Oh, yeah.
Dang
At
good.
least the ones I've had.
Oh,
As a bullet have.
It's come with a mango pineapple salsa that's got chili and lime in it. And then they give you this big bottle of the chili lime sauce to drench everything in. It's really good.
best stuff ever.
Uh-huh. It's sweet, it's spicy, it melts in your mouth. It make you a happy, well, if you're in the game, happy kitty.
Yeah, exactly. I would be.
Uh-oh. Your stalactite became a stalagmite, became a missing mite.
And then became Mike Carriers. Yes, we know.
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget that chest down there.
I won't. Opal, I'll thank you to let me fuck it up for myself. Mostly.
Opal, keep him on track, baby. 2 errors human to really screw it up takes a squirrel.
Haha.
Yep.
He said he wanted Snarky P back. You missed me.
Haha.
Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did.
We did.
We did want we did and still do want the Snarky B back.
How's it feel to wash?
No, he didn't say that. He said everybody's been through this cave. Small difference. Small.
Everybody likes going through the cave.
Well, every man I know, all of the men I know at some point really want to get themselves into a cave.
Gotcha.
Well,
And most of
Only-
them, most
only
of
'cause
them
you
for most
spent
of them.
9 months trying to get out of one, and now all you want to do is get back.
Yeah, no,
Mostly
it's
so they
amazing.
can get so they can lend a hand with the products a few months later. Oh shit! Oh, I did not know that was there. I just tried to kick the crap out of that. Okay.
Yeah, that was the person that was giving you hearts. What
Not
was that?
anymore.
What was that thing you just tried to kick the crap out of?
A sleepy parrot.
Jesus.
Now it's an angry parrot.
You know, parrots are kind of like people, and they remember stuff like that.
Yeah.
And parrots have a
later on
much
it's gonna be
faster
like-
bite than people do.
Holly wants revenge.
Screw the cracker, I want to bite your finger off.
Yeah, exactly. Holly's sitting on your shoulder so she can, poop on your back.
Because, you know, that's a thing.
You know. I had a parrot. I miss my parrot.
I had a pair of... I had peach-faced hate birds at one point. There was no love in those birds. I'm sorry. They didn't like anybody.
Oh,
That's
wow.
That's just sad. The one bird named after love.
Yeah. That watch cat was just being a scaredy cat. Afraid of a couple porkers.
So, where's the catnip mountain in this thing? I want to see this cat get stoned.
Ooh, I like that one.
I'm not getting beyond that gate just yet. I mean, it looks like I'm probably gonna need a couple more levels for that.
That's not that hard.
That's what she said. I love the delayed response. That's just great.
I know, that was brilliant.
Oh, well, okay.
We're like, oh?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, right. I forgot about those booby trap thingies. Oh, yeah. It gives you this tiny bonus, but then you have to move like 70% slower.
Just watch out for more lousy boots.
Yep.
What are you doing, Blanche? Says, oh. Mommy's sitting in the chair. And I'm standing next.
And
And she's giving me scratches.
True.
Uh-oh, he says.
Oh, you're funny. Funny Koenig. The bill from the oh.
Oh, damn. Yes.
Which bill is scarier, the vets or the birds?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? What are you doing, baby girl? Huh?
Best thing I like about this game, it's not that hard of a game. So.
It's not difficult in any real way, but neither were the first two.
Yeah.
I don't mind the pirate theme, but I like the other ones better. And I knew there was going to be another trip through here. There would have had to be.
Yep.
This looks like a boss arena! Because
just no more picking on tired parrots, okay?
Okay, dude, you fucking scammed us and you expect us to do what we're told. Especially when it's you. 2 words, dude. Get fucked.
Told us not to follow you, but look what's on the other side of you. We're not stupid.
Oh, look at it. It's a cat fight.
Oh! Stand back, they're gonna slap.
Quick, throw in some pillows. 2 pussies are going at it.
I know, somebody could do some hair pulling soon.
I'm doing all the pulling of the hair today.
Just remember, no claws below the belt.
Who said shit about claws below the belt?
I thought it was no claws above the face.
I don't know. That's their favorite thing to do. Cat fight.
Or above the neck.
Or right for the face.
Yeah.
No, I always had cats that grab hold of you, then take their back claws and just try and kick the crap out of you.
I know. Oh my god. Just,
Come on, we want to see some good wrestling moves. Can you do a really good wrestling move? Just keep moving. There you go. Woo!
Dick.
Patchy claws! Yay!
Ooh,
Yeah.
downward thrust. Okay, we'll do that maybe later.
downward thrust, that's not a bad thing. Donkey Jones's walk.
That's open and we might still have some more shit.
It's dead unlocked, so.
Ooh. Oh, nice. A new vest. And some more cred. And a hood. Do I really want to do I really want to look completely like a, you know what the sad part of it is? The hat made Patchy look like a fucking knob end. I'm not sure I want to. And I probably...
Why?
Huh?
Why? Knob ends are good.
Yeah, well, but do I want to look like a knob end that needs to be denobbed?
I don't know. Does it make you look like a little walking peepee?
That says reduces movement speed by 75%. You don't want that.
But it gives me 1 whole extra hit point.
I know.
Actually, you know what? I'm tempted to hang on to this, if only for its. I'm actually tempted to hang on to it because of the movement speed modifier.
Mm.
Why? Because if I need to be able to shoot with some level of precision, and of course I'm reading way more into this than I should. -5%, that -75% might actually come in bloody handy.
But does it reduce everybody's motion by 75% or just your own?
Bro, I would assume just mine. But at the same time,
yeah, no, it's just yours.
It would be just mine, but sometimes being a little on the being slower than your opponent doesn't mean that you, because it doesn't mean you're actually trying to catch him. You can actually stop and turn and do the things you want to do.
It sounds like you have experience with being slower than your opponent. Hello, Thomas.
Hello, I was going to say, we have somebody awesome in our chat.
Oh, Thomas!
Oh, Thomas.
Hey,
I came back.
so glad.
Just like the cat, the very next day.
And just about in time too, because we're going to switch over in a minute, or we should.
Yes, we'll be switching over in just a moment.
We don't want the cat to have to
over to your favorite. Yay! How was your day, Thomas?
Pretty restful. My wife insisted I get some sleep today because I'm working 12 hours later. So, you know what? I'm not going to disagree.
Okay. Now, if I remember right, this thing's got an autosave function.
Every time you go to a parrot.
Mm-hmm.
The Milky Barrel. I
Yep.
don't know that I'd want to drink that.
Well, you certainly want to drink out of a Milky Barrel. There's your thing.
There it says saving the game.
Okay, so now we can get out of here so we can do the next thing.
Wee.
Oh.
Go.
This was cute though.
We do have
no lie. It's cute.
Yes, folks, we have another game to do, and I actually listed the description. This is part 1 of 6. As I said earlier, I do not have the combined version, which they did do way back in the day. And I had made a choice of 2 of these. Okay, so this is gonna go a little weird. This is gonna look a little wonky compared to the norm. Okay, click.
We're used to wonky. We are professional.
My question is, who's Norm?
McDonald?
Really?
He's the guy that played Yaphet.
But that was George Wolf's character on Cheers, Norm.
I know. I just felt like doing that more.
Hey, you're talking about me over there. Hey, what's up with that? Hey?
You're still looking for Patrick? Patrick's not around.
In fact, he is so not around. The reason he's not around is because I stabbed him in the face.
Yep,
he had to die. that was just going to be all the thing that happened. Okay. Be perfectly honest with you.
Okay, you want to share this one with the class? Thank you.
No.
Yes, ma'am. I was just getting things sorted out so that the rest of the universe could see.
Wee.
Now, Thomas.
That's kind of violent.
What?
That's a little violent.
Rawr.
Poor little rat on the front going, hold on, here it goes.
What rat? I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, there he is. I see it. Yep.
It is. He's cute.
There's also a frog on there, too, and 2 bugs.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I know that rat.
You do?
Is it a dirty rat?
No, not really. I also have to remember that controllers are not a thing for this game because it was put together in 2006 from a based on a point-and-click adventure game.
Click. What?
Point-and-click adventure game.
Point and click.
And I need to turn this further down because you all need to be able to hear me as well as Patty and Thomas and the other 2.
What is this and the rest crab?
Yup.
Do you feel like you're on Gilligan's Island and the rest?
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna bury end my way back out of here.
Nah, you're fine.
At one point I was a ginger. It's fine.
My mother actually still is to a point. She's losing it, finally, but yeah, she's in her 70s. We expect that of her.
Does it have anything to do with her song?
When are we gonna get another
What?
case, Sam? Surely the local breakers must miss our esoteric brand of personalized criminal justice.
Yeah,
Patience is a sharp razor to swallow, little buddy.
Just
Okay,
remember,
don't
these
scream
guys
this
do
time.
actually talk.
I got it! I got it! Hello?
Leave Swiss
You
cheese
forgot to
by
grab
the
the damn
rack,
phone,
or
silly.
You'll never see your precious phone alive again. Jiminy Christmas Eve in a padlock sweatbox. Some misguidedly ballsy felons napped our phone.
You'll
Yeah.
never see
I
your
just
streaming
went
phone
cheese shopping.
again.
How did they know?
Be sure it's Swiss cheese, right? And be quick about it.
Yeah, you and your
Ordinarily, I
addiction.
hate yielding to extortion, but I have to admit I'm half charmed by the sheer spunk of that oily little perp. Where'd you put the cheese, Max?
Gosh,
Oh,
it
and I was
hours
gonna
ago.
get him a little
You know I have the
Gouda.
memory of a dried trout.
Sadly, yes, I do. Well, it's got to be somewhere in
After
this
all,
room.
what's good? That's good up for the goose is good up for the gander.
I know, right?
Ew.
One of these
Oh,
days we're gonna finish that
I
game.
love it.
I'm still working on getting the rest of the darts from the police impound.
Is that a Velveeta rabbit?
2002 was a great year for calendars.
Velveeta
I'm glad we
tea.
stocked up. We've been going through them at a rate of about one a year since then.
$20 worth of electric bills take up a
Rat hole?
surprising
File
amount of space.
cabinet?
It's hilarious.
Black and white television?
Yep.
Board up window with police line do not
Life
cross.
troubling your digestion?
Oh no, it's a color television.
Reality blocking your passages? Expel your troubles with Emetics, the handbook for multicolored happiness, and separate your bliss.
Hey,
Emetics.
that's that personal color
Oh.
spectrum book.
Self-help for the helplessly selfish.
Perfect. I'll take two.
Self-help for the helpless and selfish.
Well, you know. Yak all your trouble.
I need a few copies of that for some
No
people I
dice.
know.
Yeah, all right. Well, I didn't want to know if there were no. I didn't want to know if there were dice in that fucking bin, dude. I want to know if that's where Max stored the stored the cheddar, man. Seriously.
Yeah, just remember to get the
You'd really
cheddar
better
while
not
you
leave
get the
until we've
Swiss,
taken
okay?
care of this Swiss. Hello, Mr.
You know, when it comes
Spatula.
to Swiss cheese,
How's
I'm
the
kind of
weather in
neutral.
Where's the rest of the news collection, Max?
It's a surprise.
Just
Now
remember,
that is.
always choose your cheese by country, American
This
or
might
Swiss.
come in handy.
Don't do that again.
Just more neutral than the other.
They say graffiti is the poetry of our time.
Just what we need. More lame poetry.
I'm
Oh!
not cutting the cheese tonight.
Max's desk.
No comment.
Very small desk.
The bowling ball.
Good old Lou.
Who's Lou
I'm
again?
soft-hearted.
bowling
I
ball,
like
of course.
everything Philadelphia cream.
We should have Jesse James's hand appraised one of these days.
I bet
Yeah,
it's
well, you know,
especially
if you live
valuable
out in the
because it's
country in a
autographed.
small house, it's just cottage cheese, so you're fine.
Oh, ooh.
It's a closet. Let's come on. Let's see if we can get Max out of the closet. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there it is.
Whoa!
Oh,
Wow.
Jesus.
Unfortunately,
Tyler
this
cheese.
is not
Nice.
Swiss
That was a
cheese.
sharp turn.
So, the rat was very specific about wanting Swiss cheese in particular.
And who am I to disagree?
I don't know. I think there's some holes in that case.
A little bit, yeah.
I think they missed that one, Thomas.
We might actually have to go get. Funnily enough, we might actually have to go get some cheese.
We'd really better
Perhaps
not
a
leave
trip
until
to
we've
Rome
taken care of this
would be good.
Swiss cheese ransom the phone deal.
So there is some Swiss cheese in here. I don't want the water
Hello,
cooler.
Mr. Spatula. How's the weather in there?
Fuck off! It's
Yeah.
wet.
I don't know. Is it really
Hey,
that
Max.
neutral?
When is it, Sam?
You bought all that cheese and not one block of Swiss?
I don't like Swiss. It's got holes in it. You get less for your money.
You know, he's not wrong.
What do you think
He's
that
not
was on the phone?
wrong.
That's
Maybe
funny.
it was the governor calling about my plan to secede from the Union.
Oh!
Does that feel drafty in here to you?
Hey, you're the one with clothes on.
Let's get to work.
Couldn't agree more.
Whoa.
The rabbit is something else.
Yeah, that rabbit is.
Yes.
Oh, I know.
I bought that VCR at the supermarket.
So you know it's a good one.
Still smells like asparagus, though.
Okay. Because that was gonna. That was the
Oh
obvious
my
thing.
god, the rabbit scratching his butt.
When I got this thing, I thought it would
I've
be
seen
useful.
some stuff now,
Where
but
else
I've
would
never
you
seen
keep
a
the
bunny
piece of
scratch
paper
his
that we're
ass
never
that
gonna
way.
look at again?
What have I got in inventory? Ooh. Okay, we got a big fucking gun. The boxing glove and the bowling. Oh, you know what? Okay. Come here, Max. I got a job for you.
If we shoot the gun and make holes in the cheese, would that make it Swiss cheese? Or would it make blue cheese?
Let's get to work.
I couldn't
know
agree
what?
more.
You know what?
What?
It's worth a shot. Literally. Click. Wow.
Take that, you law-breaking dairy products.
Sam, no! The cheese was innocent!
Innocent? I think not.
I didn't know he was lactose intolerant.
Swiss cheese.
Love it.
Well, close enough
Got
for
a
the
pile of,
casual observer,
pile of holy
anyway.
cheese.
Don't say voila.
I was endorsed by the Pope. It does.
We have Swiss cheese. Yes.
Oh, that was smart.
Greetings. The members of the Benevolent Brotherhood of Vermin would like to thank you for your offering.
The members of
I can't
Sam
believe that
Max
actually
would like their
worked.
phone back
Stupid
now.
rat.
You
Wow.
don't mind.
I regret to inform you the situation has changed, and I am unable to comply with your request. A list of additional demands for the return of the phone is as follows.
Oh, you little brat.
Now,
Like
let's
my
discuss
grandpapa
this
always told me,
calmly.
never trust
Let's
Joe Pesci.
debone the smarmy little skis and see if the phone's in there.
I ain't talking, coppers. Jimmy Two Teeth ain't no rat. Well, I ain't talking.
Help me help you. That's what I go for.
Got a
Help
crust
you, Jimmy.
with cheese,
What
and you're
the
demanding
heck is
more?
that supposed
Really?
to mean?
I have no idea, but it always sounds good on TV. Look, I want to
was
help
hoping.
you, but my partner is a little unhinged. I'm afraid I may be unable to keep him from harming you in some colorfully gruesome fashion.
Let me at him, Sam.
I can take care of myself.
I never realized bunny rabbits had razor-type teeth, though.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, Monty Python, the
Maybe
Holy
you'd
Grail
like it
could
if we
have taught you
played you some
that.
music. How about Cat Stevens?
Fine.
Oh.
Jimmy Two Teeth ain't afraid of no cats. Hey, Dogface, your partner's giving me a headache.
I'm about ready to wring your scrawny, trash-eating neck.
You think you're scary?
You don't know where his hands have been.
Or when I last washed them.
Who cares? I'm a rat, remember? Can I go now?
Let me pry open his skull and look for a conscience, Sam.
Yeah, I'm shaking like bacon here.
I'm
Amateurs.
shaking like bacon. Go ahead. You know you
Hand
want
over
to
the
feed
phone
him
or I'll
your
make you lick my
glass.
German-crusted palms.
Yeah, I've licked worse.
Like what?
You don't even want to know. Hey, Dogface, your partner's giving me a headache.
I'm thinking about stuffing a light bulb down your throat, perp.
Go ahead. I've been a little hungry. Can I go now?
Maybe I'll lock you in our file cabinet.
So?
In 3 separate drawers.
You bore me, amateurs.
Ever had your
Time to tear 'em
peeled
apart.
epidermis inflated like a party balloon?
Kid stuff. Hey, Dogface, your partner's giving me a headache.
Ever eaten one of your own limbs, phone napper?
Nah, just other people's. Can I go now?
I don't think any of that's going to work on him.
No.
Might as well make a deal.
You mentioned a headache.
Got a
Would you
headache,
like some
huh?
aspirin? Oh, and while I'm at it, is there anything else I can do to make you comfortable? Are you thirsty, perhaps? Lights too bright?
Well, that's sporting of you. Now you mention it, I really don't like being up here so high. I got me a thing about heights. They make me nervous, you know?
Oh, really?
Oh, go back to him. Does he get it? Yeah, there we go.
Don't like heights, eh? How'd you like it if I dangled your greasy hide out the window?
Hey, you wouldn't. Wait,
I warn you, I'm known for my fuzzy white butterfingers.
It's true. You should see him trying to tie
His
an
little
ascot.
fuzzy white
all
butt.
right. Have mercy.
I've had mercy. It was unpleasantly gooey, like things that have fallen onto pavement from a great height.
I give up. Take your phone and let me go.
Ah, for the love of... I wish I
Wow,
could
how does he
see
have that in his pocket?
I don't know. I don't want to.
Yes?
wanna
Great
know where
gouts
he
of
put that.
steaming magma on
Okay,
the
there's
beeline
some
for the
there's some
orphanage.
definite
We're on our
cartoon
way.
physics involved in that phone and where he had it stored.
Yeah, no kidding.
Where's the rat?
I let him go. Who was on the phone?
It was a commissioner, Max.
If we were still in the
Multiple
last game, we'd
reports
say
of
the
He
Paris
let
malfeasance
him
in
go,
the
he let him go anyway.
Oh, joy!
Ow.
That's my second favorite Feasance.
Idiot. We've got to get down to the corner store right away.
I can't believe that he let him go.
Yep.
I can't believe they have a water fountain that has a fish in it.
Sadly, that's just Max for you. He's like that.
Hi, would you like a drink? Here's some poop water.
Here's the Esperanto books bookstore.
Remember when
It's
Esperanto was
Sybil's.
a thing? Neither do I.
Sybil's therapy. Sybil's therapy. Oh, God. Who are we going to talk to today?
You look like you could use some therapy.
I'm so glad I
Not from a
suggested
wide-eyed
this game.
circus freak like you. Hey, I know you.
Hey, that's right. You're one of the lovable scamps from that 70s TV show about the singing soda jerks.
The soda poppers, yeah. Hi, peepers.
We loved your show.
Boppers.
I don't know what you're talking about. My name is Sybil
Hey,
Pandemic,
remember when fast food
licensed
workers used to wear those
psychotherapist.
paper
Huh?
Okay, civil pandemic. Okay. Go for
How
it.
about a little analysis?
Certainly.
I feel old.
Tell me what's bothering you.
Go, Nag, walk over.
It's not me.
Give
it's
Sandy a
Max.
squeeze. Tell us how old she
He
feels.
thinks he's a rabbit.
I am a rabbit.
See?
Yes, well, I would recommend Brady Culture's EyeBow video for this situation. Good eye health helps combat delusions. I'm a rabbit.
Medium rare or
Yes,
well
my
done.
runny,
Let us
poached
know.
egg-like eyes could use a workout.
You won't regret it.
Oh, Jesus.
I
Have you
deserve a
got a
good
copy of this
squeeze.
cockamamie video?
I'm all out, but they probably still
Squeeze
got
her on
a
the spot,
truckload
she'll
of
enjoy it,
over at
damn it.
Bosco's.
Oh, wow.
Who's this
Not
lady
gonna
culture
complain.
person?
Brady.
Exactly.
Brady
See, I'm here to
Culture.
help.
He's
That's
the most
right.
insightful and
Why
amazing
won't
man on
you?
the planet.
I
that's
will too.
all. It's not Sean Penn? Not anymore. I'm so disillusioned.
What's highbrow exactly?
IBO! It's called IBO! It's a system of ocular exercises! So you can do push-ups with your eyes? Sorta. Just watch the video.
All right.
Enough said.
That's funny. I was drawing a blank on that
Are you
reference.
sure your name is Sybil,
I am.
not
Oh,
Peepers?
Absolutely. Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist.
Oh,
That's
good
me.
one.
He's trying to pull a fast one, Sam.
That's
Where's
what we
your
call a
gun?
joke.
Violence is not
Yep.
the answer.
no,
Since
but
when?
he's
Sam,
unanswered.
we're dealing with a dangerously delusional
Violence
psychotic
is not
here.
the answer. Since
Obviously.
He's.
No
You
kidding.
know what? I gotta say this. Max is not wrong. It's not necessarily the best answer, but it is an answer every time. Because it will solve the problem. One way or the other.
Let's ask Iran.
Sybil's normally a girl's name, isn't it?
Must have been tough
Dr.
while you were
Freud
growing
is
up.
rocking in a
Why do
corner
you
saying,
think
your
I
slip is
became a
showing, your
licensed
slip is showing.
psychotherapist?
Excuse me for a minute, would you?
I just think it's
Sure.
funny that they named the therapist Sybil.
I know. Ah,
That's the best part. Which therapist do you want to see today? Sybil? Sybil or Sybil?
many
Thank
faces
God.
of.
I've
I
been
love
locked in
it.
that closet so long I was starting to invent life stories for the mothballs. I've got to sit down. Oh my God, he's still here? Call a cop.
You're in luck, ma'am. Sam and Max. We're freelance police.
Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist. Nice to know ya. Arrest that lunatic immediately.
Why are there flames behind a psychotherapist?
What's the charge?
Assault, kidnapping,
sure.
identity theft.
It's not very
Those are good
calming,
charges.
I'm going to say.
Some of my favorites. And what
I
about
think that's just the
motoring?
decorations
He
on
locked
her.
me in the
Oh,
closet,
yeah.
and he's
Oh,
been
yeah, but it's
pretending
just-
he's me.
They're supposed to be very
Why?
calming in their
Well, these
office.
cases can be very complicated and
It ain't
delicate.
calming.
There may be repressed
Yeah, all
feelings
she
of
needs is some
inadequate
mint
transfer
green with
or
some black and white
latent
tile
unwarranted
floor,
hypochondriac
perhaps some
Freudianism.
some
again?
mid-century
Just a
modern
complete
furniture to
whack job.
sleep
Although
on. Yeah.
actually,
I know.
now that I look closely,
Ooh,
I think
I
he's
like
been
that.
hypnotized.
You know, comfy couch.
How can you tell?
How can you tell? He looks so normal and lifelike.
I'm a licensed
Oh,
psychotherapist.
one of those cat
It takes a
clocks in the
professional
background.
eye.
Can we borrow your eye?
Little
We'll
tail
bring it back.
wags back and forth.
I have one of those. Mine has a horseshoe and it's a horse.
Friendly jellyfish on the squishy road to mayhem.
No,
Hypnosis.
don't.
Yep, that's
Squishy
what I
Road to
said.
Mayhem. I love that.
Are there steps we can take? Soothing music or perhaps some sort of invasive surgery?
Originally,
Shock
they were
treatment!
Felix.
Shock treatment!
Typically, a hypnotic state can be revised after rendering the
The
subject
wonderful,
susceptible to new
wonderful-
input.
Sorry, I don't speak psychotherapist.
You've got to knock them unconscious to bring them out of it.
Knock him unconscious! Now you're talking!
I can demonstrate on this guy if you'll knock him out for me.
Consider it done.
But
Oh, I love
hear
that.
it?
Sybil!
Right.
Sandy, you know what I like?
You're
What?
under arrest for
Afternoon
kidnapping
nap.
and impersonating a psychotherapist.
I agree with you on that one.
Ridiculous!
Totally.
I'd never do that.
I've been
After
nothing
all,
but tired
I'm a
lately.
psychotherapist myself.
I want to know why the kid has a
Definitely a
5
psycho
o'clock
something.
shadow and rosy cheeks.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm going
That
to have to place
is-
you under arrest.
That is
How
very
long
creepy.
have you felt these
Very
compulsions?
creepy.
It started when we
Oh
found the
my.
lady in your closet.
Ah,
Oh,
that.
my.
No, she's my
Oh,
patient. It's an
my.
experimental new
Koenig,
therapy
yes,
I'm trying.
I'm sure the fire, the
What?
flames do
He's
make
the
her
nut,
hot.
not me.
Sam, I'm getting confused.
You're not the only one, little buddy.
I think everybody in this room is nuts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Including the Snark Patrol. Congratulations.
Could we see your
You
driver's
identified
license
me.
or some sort of ID? Sybil.
My
Hey,
psychotherapy
who am I to
license is
disagree?
hanging over there on the wall.
Oh.
How about something with a picture on it, you obvious lunatic, you? I could draw one on there if it would put your mind at ease.
Oddly, I don't think it would.
I have traveled the world and
Can
the
you
seven
switch to
seas.
the rabbit?
No, unfortunately.
you know what?
You're a dead ringer for
Everybody's
peepers
looking
from
for
that old
something.
soda popper show.
Yeah.
I get that a lot, but I'm
Oh, so
Sybil
much
Pandemic,
problems.
licensed psychotherapist.
Right.
You might not love me so much after I do my impression of
This young woman
Bob
claims that
Dylan
she's
singing
Sybil
that song.
Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist.
Oh.
Which I am.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's an interesting delusion.
Boy.
She thinks
But-
she's me.
I am
Still.
you. I mean, oh, you know what I mean.
It's a great
Jumping
impression,
whack job
though.
in the throes of a complete identity
It
fracture.
is.
One of you's having a schism. Personally, I'd pick you.
No, pick me, pick me.
Look, even if you are
Thomas is
Sybil
our man of
Pandemic,
a
I'm
thousand
pretty
voices.
sure locking the lady in the closet
Huh?
is illegal.
It's called isolation therapy.
That
And Opal is her
sensory
dragon of two
deprivation tends
personalities.
the patient towards introspection and helps her confront her own identity. Should it bother me that makes sense?
Definitely, little buddy.
Yeah, I'm feeling decidedly lacking in this group.
Actually,
Excuse
there's
me
an
for a
easy
minute,
way to
would you?
find out which one's
Sure.
crazy. Figure out which one can see me.
I know, right? You know what? I have had quite enough of this guy.
So you're gonna put on a
I can
boxing glove and knock the
see
crap
you.
out of him?
Whoa, where'd he go?
Hey, there he is.
Oh, look,
You attacked
Schrodinger's
a
boy.
licensed psychotherapist? How could you? Just comes naturally, I guess.
Schrodinger's boy, he's the one who was supposed to be taking care of the
Click
cat.
on Max.
I know. That's why we have the eternal
This guy's
quest.
fast, and he's got good eyes,
Did
so
he
I
feed
doubt
him
I
or
can
did he
sneak up
not?
on him.
Take out his eyes then.
Thanks, you're a big help. Remember that time you had therapy?
Yeah, the court will never make that mistake again.
I so
Be
love
careful
that.
not to break anyone while we're here.
No promises.
Oh, you
Let's
probably
look
have
around.
to get.
Great idea.
We gotta get Max. We gotta get Max to distract him, or beat him stupid.
I'm voting for the latter.
Violence is an answer in that case.
Exactly.
Hey, Sybil.
Violence is an answer.
I meant the other Sybil.
So, you guys gonna take care of this imposter or what?
You know what color his eyes are? Same color they'll be after we beat him. One blue
What
and
happened
one
to your
blue that
tattoo
way.
business? Don't tell me they actually enforce those health code violations.
No, of course they don't. But a guy came in here and asked me to put a ship on his chest, and I misheard him, and, well, I decided to hang it up after that.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, ouch. Ouch. Oh.
It's funny. You're right across the street from us, and I
That's a
don't think
big,
I've ever been in
big
here before today.
Your friend
Mistake.
has. He's always
so
trying to
bad.
con me into giving him some kind of weird tattoo for free.
You could put a line on my head and some eyes on my butt, and I'd look like I was upside down.
For the last time, no.
The sign outside says you're open 24 hours. Isn't that a bit odd for a psychotherapist?
Well, in my crowd, a lot of people think they're vampires.
Oh, yeah.
What would you say to taking a look under
Not
the old hood
wrong.
and analyzing my psychoses?
Tell you what, I'll give you a free session if you'll take care of this nut job
I
for me.
heard that. I think we need to discuss your feelings of hostility.
Quickly.
Gotta be something.
It would. Yeah, it is something. I just gotta try and work out.
Figure out what. Yeah.
Appeal to his ego.
I don't think he. I don't think.
What?
That's another Freudian thing. You're welcome.
Oh, I just found it super.
Somebody quick, poke him in the id.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Well, my mom said if you do that too much, you're gonna go blind.
Excuse us, we've got work to do.
I'll say.
You know, Frankie says relax.
I would relax, but they told me don't do it.
You know.
Hey, a can of spray
do the safety
paint,
dance
and it's
instead,
not even
okay?
empty.
Well, I could dance if I want to. I'm not sure
Gangman
Georgia K
style?
would- I could. I'm thinking that Georgia K would not want me to leave my friends behind.
They say graffiti is the poetry of our time.
Just what we need. More lame poetry.
Then you'd just be walking on sunshine.
Or something else on the road completely different.
This could use a little improvement.
I don't know. I was just sitting on the dock of the bay.
There you go.
Just remember, don't drink too much strawberry wine.
I've got to fix it, brain freeze.
Then you'll think you're living in a yellow submarine. And
Yeah.
strawberry fields are forever. Good lord, my dog is snoring.
Oh,
It makes me want to nap real bad.
I feel you.
Don't you hate that?
I feel you.
This could use a little improvement.
All
You know
I've
what I
been doing
hate?
lately.
Salmon.
What are you doing? Don't mess with my paintings. Now I've got to fix it all up.
So not only is he crazy, he likes to play with spray paint.
Caffeine rush.
Sweet carbonated beverages in a pig trough. He's gone.
Who would have thought such tiny legs could move so fast?
Oddly enough, probably
You
comfortable
made me mess
clean that
up.
off. Very comfortable.
He kind of reminds me of the mascot from the old Big Boy restaurants.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where I've seen him, I was wondering. He does look like Kit. It's Big Boy.
I didn't know the Big Boy guy had a name. Bosco's Inconvenience. I bet it's closed.
And I was thinking it might be that, but I could be wrong.
Guns, beer, meat, candy. Yeah. Sounds perfect.
The Ron Swanson venture made whole.
They say graffiti is the poetry of our time.
Just what we need. More lame poetry.
Well,
This could use a little improvement.
Excuse
It only
me,
does the
I
one
thought I
drawing.
said
That's
not
very
to mess
annoying.
with my painting.
branch out, dude. Branch out.
Learn a new style. Stop making
hitting
it
it.
look like, one of the guys from the Jackson 5.
I know.
This is not a
At least
Soul
look-
Train redo.
At least do a Pennywise on something. It would make a decent change. Because of course.
Where we going, Sam?
Let's go cruise for lawbreakers, Max.
Goody!
Get in your car. Yay. Now where are we going?
We're gonna find.
Straight to hell.
By the way, Sam, I'm not
I
sure
love
if I
the
mentioned
era
this,
of
but I may
wide
have
open
accidentally
cars.
chewed through our brake lines.
Absolutely no
No, I
seatbelt.
don't think you did mention
Look
that.
at those
I
fins.
guess we'll just
Oh
have
my
to slow
god.
down by violently
Oh.
rear-ending other motorists.
Already planning
That's
on
a
it, little buddy.
car.
Back when, driving an automobile was an adventure.
Back in the days when men were men and women were men and everybody was really confused.
Unlike now,
Take the
who
wheel,
nobody knows
buddy.
really what they are unless
pleasure.
you give them their pronouns on their signature line of an email.
Please accept my condolences for your tail light.
It's ma'am.
Yeah, I know. Call me, ma'am.
I identify as a fucker because you're
Sam
stupid.
1,
Thank
tail
you.
light 0.
Mhm.
I could do this all day.
Okay, standing and driving at the same time. You
Please
gotta draw
accept
the
my
line
condolences
somewhere.
for your tail light.
Well, it looks like the
Sam 1, tail
the
light
freaking
0.
cat or the bunny rabbit's steering, so it's okay.
Yeah, I guess so. But
I
what
could do
the
this
heck,
all day.
man?
He's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah.
There are some humans
Please
I
accept
know.
my condolences for your tail light.
Right?
Sam 1, tail
Boy,
light
talk
0.
about hugging the line, though. Wow.
Uh-oh.
I could do this all day.
The dragon's about to go after somebody.
No!
Attention, fellow drivers. If for any reason we need to address you, we'll indicate it simply by crashing into the back of your vehicle. Thank you.
Please accept my condolences for your tail light.
I wonder who's on Opal's property.
Somebody's not supposed to be there, I'm guessing.
Somebody that doesn't
Sam
belong
1,
there for
tail
sure.
light 0.
You know you're in trouble when the dragon raises his voice.
I could do this all day.
People of Earth, we come in peace. Just kidding. Prepare to die.
Remember, anything they do to the dragon, I'm gonna do the damn.
Go up on his property, there'll be all kinds of yelling, but I don't think he'll be calling the cops.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there a reason we
Please
ran into the
accept
back
my
of the car?
condolences for your tail light.
I don't know. The reason we're shooting
Sam
at
1,
him?
tail light 0.
Because we don't want to call the cops because we are the cops?
This is your first and
Whoever.
final warning. Pull over or die.
Hello.
Took me a
we're
minute to
freelance
figure out how
police.
this works.
And you're not. Ergo, we call the shots
Freelance
around here.
police.
Oh,
Now
why did you
that's
stop me?
something amazing. We're not impersonating a cop, we're just freelance. It's good. It's fine. Why do we pull him over? Hideously broken taillight.
Your tail light's busted.
But you're the ones who broke it.
Your point being,
What's the fine for a broken tail light?
why, isn't it
I think I've had these
$10,000?
conversations with actual police
What?
officers
Are you
before.
crazy? Okay, one moment. Allow me to confer with my legal counsel. All right, my attorney advised me to pay the fine. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have some accounting to do.
Thanks, sucker.
Just gave
Okay.
him a bag of money. Wow.
Whoa. Did we say bribe?
Yeah. Well, it's technically not a bribe because they're not actually police officers. They're freelance police officers.
Ah, yes. That's so much
Okay.
better.
It's kind of like the little boy on the side of the road that says police speed trap ahead, tips appreciated. Even though there was no speed trap ahead, he was just trying to make some money.
Yeah. I love that. Ingenuity.
I said I
Oh,
was
look,
sorry.
he's back.
You gotta
Yes,
admire the
he's
hustle.
back. You do
Still
have to
defacing
admire the
that
hustle.
one. Hey, the inconvenience store is open.
Have no fear, simple citizens. The freelance police are here to keep the peace.
Violently, if possible. You called?
It's just you two? Where's the SWAT team? Where's the
Hello,
National
would
Guard?
you like to buy a
Where's
Slurpee?
NASA?
I don't have a Slurpee
Hold
machine.
on, Bosco. What's the problem?
What's
I'm
the
not sure we
problem?
want to have
It's a
those kind of
terrorist,
Slurpees.
a munchkin terrorist. He'll be the death of us all.
Uh-oh. He doesn't like the short burger boy guy
Lilliputian
either.
agitator.
Are you blind? He's right there.
Hey, it's another one of the soda poppers.
Isn't he the one with the bladder control issues?
Yeah, Whizzer.
He's a former child
Wizard.
star. Oh, just lock him up and throw away to jail.
I'm good with throwing away the jail. As long as he's in it. Okay.
I think we got it.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
We want to buy
We'd
something.
like to patronize your fine establishment, my good man.
By
Well,
patronizing
it's just
you,
a
he
snap
means we
time.
want to buy stuff from you, not
You got
mock
12
you.
minutes,
We
and then
probably
it's
will
nap
mock you,
time.
but that's not what he meant.
I know what he meant. Don't patronize me.
I agree.
So what do you want to buy?
12 minutes.
Now that's a finely
You got
crafted joke right
well,
there.
I still got that big
Don't care who
sale
you
on
are.
cheese.
Oh yeah, cheese. I want that.
And I might have another item of interest behind the counter.
I accept
What's
your
behind the
thinly
counter?
veiled invitation to ask about the item behind the counter.
Oh, it's just a little something I like to call a tear gas grenade launcher.
Tear gas grenade launcher? Oh yeah, I really want that.
It's the latest in Bosco Tech innovation. It'll
think that
clear out
bunny
a room
wants
of militant
everything.
college students in no time. Guaranteed.
I feel really close to you right now. We got your tear gas money right here.
Really? All right, here you go. One tear gas grenade launcher.
This is a
Bosco
salad
Tech,
shop
of
filled
course.
with onions.
But it works. Trust me. Trust me. Oh, by the way, did I mention my automated defense system?
No,
Yeah, we got
what's it
Max.
do?
The 10,000 just
Uh-oh.
covered the cost
That's not
of
good.
materials, you know.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's okay, everybody. I'm all right. Well, it is on special.
And we are running dangerously low.
You're running dangerously low on cheese. Not scary if you're lactose intolerant.
Public restrooms. Unholy temples to all things unsanitary. I wouldn't go in there for all the TNT Landia.
I'll do it.
Men, women, and bunnies.
Uh-oh. Time out for number one.
Looks like he opened his floodgates.
I hope he enjoys it as much as I did. Whee!
You know, I bet that kid was a Russian
If
one
you
on the
really
way
love
in.
someone, give them the gift of cheese.
Ooh, I just can't wait to see the look on his face when he gets it.
He claims citizenship from several countries.
What the-
Russian, European,
Time
and
out for
American.
Number one.
We're saved!
That's a whole lot more entertaining when it's not happening to me.
I
He
agree.
was European while he was in there.
European, I'm a fiend, everybody's a
Little
fiend.
pants.
Only when we're on the pot.
Classic. Just classic.
Wait, why are you gonna take the fun out?
Wait. My
He wet his
evil
widow
plan is being
pants.
Threatened. Good thing I have the other two twerps to handle it. It's
Poor
still
widow
not quite
pudding.
right.
Oh, well, bye.
Hey, you just gonna leave him there?
Just gonna leave him there? Sure.
He's toast for the moment.
He looks like a young kid till you see the back of his head and realize he's got male pattern baldness.
From wearing those paper hats.
We'll call the other police to finish the arrest. You...
Remember our old car, Max?
Wait, he's back
I
already?
said I was sorry.
Oh, he's still there. Because I haven't put him someplace else.
Time to see Sybil again.
Yes.
Wonder
Yes,
which
but
one.
Oh.
Thomas, you and I are on the same brain function today. It's great. I think it comes out on it comes out of the speakers on my computer before I can even say it. It's wonderful.
And for some people, it's their worst nightmare.
Excuse me
people
for a minute,
thinking
would
the
you?
same thing.
Sure.
When the Snark Patrol starts working together,
Great minds think alike. Just remember, great minds think alike.
Oh, Sybil.
Yes?
The other Sybil.
What is that?
Don't worry, this won't hurt a bit.
Oh, but it will make you cry.
You made him cry, but you can't make him leave, apparently.
Please, Sam, allow me.
No,
Are you gonna
this
punch
is
him
going
again?
to hurt us a lot more than it's going to hurt you. Just kidding. It'll definitely hurt you more.
Sweet dreams, peeps. I can see you.
Oh my, that was great. That was great. Except, hold on. My evil plan is in jeopardy. Who dares to oppose me? Hey, that was pretty good.
Did you call the cops?
Better,
Almost.
better.
Almost.
Nice
One
work.
left.
Now I can try to
Yep.
bring him out of his hypnotic state.
Somebody
Take
was ringing our
control of your
doorbell
mind.
I don't
repetitively
think
and
he
then
can hear you.
bitched that our doorbell
he
was too
can.
loud that
He's
we needed to shut it
unconscious,
down,
not
and
dead.
they started getting
Minor
loud, so
detail.
then I just...
Destroy the intruder
Stop
in your
loud.
Talk about
dreams.
that.
Regain control.
Yep.
We heard. Yeah, we heard.
Hey, what am I doing here?
Oh, I'm
What's
sorry.
going on?
I feel
No.
bad now.
Sybil?
Commenting that it takes a lot to piss off a dragon to the point where he yells.
Oh,
Yep.
yes, it is.
I
Are you
do
okay?
have a
How do you
snapping
feel?
point. I am a gentle... I'm a gentle giant, and I don't
And
care
there
if
was
any woman
someone
thinks that's
unusual in your
beta.
dream, wasn't
They can
there?
go fuck themselves.
Yes,
But I have a
Brady
tipping
Culture
point.
was
Once you go
there.
past that tipping point,
He
oh,
kept telling
fuck,
me
you
to
better.
do stuff.
I'm
know
not
it.
violent,
That fiend hypnotized you to
but
do his
I
unspeakable
am,
Peepers, what's the
forceful,
last thing
we'll
you
say.
can remember?
I remember
I will
checking in
use
at Brady
whatever
Culture's
means
home for former
that
child
is legally
stars.
possible
He has his own
to
doghouse? Wow,
put
we
an
got
end
Go
to
away, or
shit.
I'm going to call the
Where can we
cops.
find
Go
this
away, or
former
I'm
child
going to call the
stars?
cops.
Oh, it's very
If you don't go away, I'm going to say
No
I'm
one
going
must
to call the
ever
cops
find it.
again.
Think of a
Thank you.
scandal. But we need to find
Yep.
it so we can
Well,
stop the madness.
I had 911 on dial,
I
so
want to
I
help,
was
but I
about
just
to
can't
push the
remember where
button.
it is.
Oh.
Perhaps.
But my brothers might.
You
They
should
went with
tell them
me.
you're going to call the
Okay,
cops.
I didn't do anything
Well,
really
having a
embarrassing, did
phone
I?
in hand
Nothing as simple exorcism
and
can fix. Oh, dear.
being able to see me push 3 buttons, I think had a bit of effect.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it usually does.
I only got one button that needs pushed.
We know. We even know where to find it.
Yikes.
My phone, it says emergency call.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Boy, we are up there. I couldn't believe it.
yeah, we're just about done with that bit, and I'm going to be very not happy about the squirrel. Death races. No, it's not. Oh, no. Get your ass back here, Sam. Or Max. Sam, hold still.
For Steve.
He headed that
I
way.
think he missed a spot here.
Again.
Wait for it.
Oh,
What's
Jesus!
the matter with you? Are you crazy? Step
Something
aside,
different.
brain freeze.
Please note that they've all got those. Every one of them has had one of those.
Fu Manchu style mustache.
Yeah,
I love that.
they got the mustache double. Open the window. Boop.
Yeah, but now he's
Can you
changed
believe
into
we
that
get
guy
paid for
that wants
this?
to be in the
I love this country.
1950s band singing some really. Oh, there you go.
Boy, that
Okay.
did it.
Why is he painting Bob Ross everywhere?
Yeah.
Wait a second. My evil
Oh,
plan is in
damn,
ruins.
we're out of time.
Dog
God
and Bunny
damn it.
will rue the
And
day
so
they
we
crossed
are. I
me.
wanted to finish these
Rue
3
the
off before
day,
we
I
bail.
say.
Yeah.
Well, we've admired our handiwork
I'm
long
just
enough.
sad I had to miss
Maybe
a
just
chunk
one
of
more
this.
second. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
It's okay. You can go back and watch it because being part of the replay team is good.
Yes, replay crew rules.
Oh yeah.
And you can even replay the re-rant.
Yeah, that's even better. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, for a rant, that was one of my calmer ones.
That was a good one.
Okay, so now we are going to dump this out, and we are going to get to move on. Join us probably in an hour or so for some anime in the anime theater on the Discord. If you wish to hear more of us, because we got some animated training, that means we have to preview it. That's a thing.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is a hair before 1 o'clock on the leftist coast of the United States. And it is time for us to say farewell for now. We'll be back on Wednesday with something. I'm not sure what something's going to be. It might be golf. We might be doing PGA 2K25, depending on what Sanji's schedule looks like. Because if he's off to the races, we're not gonna be able to do that, but we might. We'll see.
Probably doesn't get too teed off.
I'd like it. I'd like that. Really, I would. I'm not sure.
We're hoping he can drive for show and putt for some dough.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Mind you. Anyway, where was I going with that? Never mind. I'm not. All right. Don't forget to do all the YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe, share with everybody, whether you know them or not. For all the giggles, I'm pretty sure we liked this one. GOG will sell them. GOG and Steam will both sell them to you at this time for about $10. Not the individual episodes, mind you, but entire seasons, 1, 2, and 3. This one has 6. The other 2 are 5, and that's gonna be quite a thing. Okay, let me just check something here real quick.
That's more fun than a barrel of monkeys.
Especially when you get to do still uniform child stars dirty. Because I'm not gonna lie, we did all 3 of them dirty. All 3. I was.
Is there any way to go?
Anyway, so.
So long. Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen tonight.
All right. So, hey guys, turn back up. If we don't have golf, I will try and come up with something newish or newer or something. We will see what happens. Also coming up, I think here in about 10 days, we've got. We're currently looking for the monies for the Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition, which goes right along with the Neverwinter Nights 1 Enhanced Edition. But I'm going to have to worry about how much that's going to run. You got about a week or so. We've got 5 days till the current sale ends, and I'd really like to have that sorted out before then. We'll see. But again, we'll see what comes of that. So, between now and the next time we see you, be safe, be sane.
And devs, making good games shouldn't be that complicated. Oh fuck! Now I can't think of it. I had one for Sam and Max, and I fucked it up.
Make good games again, or we'll call the cops.
That's right.
Yeah.
Also,
I guess dealing with rowdy with annoying people put my brain off the game.
Okay. Also, don't forget if you are in the EU to sign that petition. Stop killing games. If you were if you were in North America or anywhere else in the world, it will do no good, and in fact will probably hurt the cause. Please don't do that.
Yep. If there's a murder, if there's a murdering of the games, then we'll have to put Sam and Max on that, and you won't like that.
No, you know what? I would worry. Sam's not the one we worry about. You worry about Max every time.
Yep.
I thought we were going to worry about Opal Dragon calling 911.
All right then, folks. See ya.
Yep.